Featherweight bout. TJ Brown coming in at minus 200 against Darren Elkins, sitting at plus 165. Over under 2.5 rounds, minus 140 for the over, plus 110 for the under. TJ Brown coming in 3-2 in his last 5. Same for Darren Elkins, but he is pushing 40 years old. The damage has taken a lot of damage. And he's looking like he's probably going to take a lot of damage in this one, as he is coming in as the underdog for TJ Brown. Last time out, had a good fight with Bill Algeo, but gets subbed in the second. Before that, a good win in a third-round finish against the debuting Eric Silva for Darren Elkins. The long 27-fight career of the UFC. Last time out against Jonathan Pierce, doesn't get finished in a fight that I thought for sure would be a finish. But Jonathan Pierce couldn't finish him. But either way, put the damage on him for 3 rounds, and the damage loses a decision. He's always game. He's a tough guy. And I don't know if I like TJ Brown at minus 200 because he's not exactly the cream of the crop for 145. UFC career, he's 3-4. And his wins, Eric Silva, Charles Rosa, Kai Kamaka. And, those are his wins. 2 of them by decision, 1 in the third-round finish. Who are you liking in this one?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's hard to be a Darren Elkins better on the money line just because of his age and the damage he's taken and how he's looked and just kind of getting, mauled in some of these fights at this stage in his career. But there's a world where TJ Brown comes out, looks for an early finish, can't get it, and just gets tired as hell. And, at least we know with Elkins, he's going to be there all 3 rounds. So TJ Brown should win this fight. He's a lot younger. I don't even want to say more skilled, but I just think he's going to be faster. Probably going to hit a little bit harder. He's got the wrestling to go with his game that could probably offset Darren Elkins' grappling and wrestling game here. But the one thing that I worry about with TJ Brown is just gassing himself out and getting tired somewhere in the second round. And then all of a sudden you look at Darren Elkins looking for a third-round finish and applying the pressure, getting a takedown of his own, landing some ground and pound, looking for submissions, and just somehow pulling it off. Don't be surprised if you see a Darren Elkins round 3 finish prop on my card this weekend, because I just think there's a world that happens. I do think TJ Brown should win the fight, but this is, like we've seen in MMA, man, this game is ridiculously unpredictable at times. And my pick's going to be TJ Brown. But as far as betting goes, you can almost bet I'm going to have a Darren Elkins round 3 prop on my card.
Yeah, TJ would be the pick for me, but I don't love the price. Darren Elkins not really beating anybody crazy. Tristan Connolly, Derek Minner, Eduardo Gregari. These aren't like those are his wins in the past 5 years. So it's not like he's beating anybody good, but TJ Brown isn't anybody to write home about. I don't really love this fight overall. I'm not even sure for an over-under because Darren is so too damn tough that I don't know if it'll finish, or he's been finished, but it's also to the point where the doctor could just look at him and say, that's enough. A lot of times it's kind of on the edge when he fights. So, yeah, TJ Brown will be the pick for me. Probably one I'm not going to get super invested in, though.